Hi there, and welcome to another round of questions with Ben. Today's topic will be on long-term care facilities.
Yes, Greg. Moving a family member or a loved one into a long-term care facility is a very difficult decision. Selecting the facility to move the family member is even more difficult. With the aging population in Canada, there is a growing number of these facilities being built. Fortunately, there is legislation and regulations that keep these facilities in check to make sure that they are compliant with the standards of health and safety.
What is that legislation?
Well, one legislation is the Ontario Long-Term Homes Act. What that act is that it sets out the Bill of Rights for the residents, and it indicates that facilities must host these Bill of Rights on the premises.
Do they have to be visible?
Well, the reason they have to be visible, and they have to be visible in fact, is because of three reasons. One, the residents need to continue to be able to remind themselves as what their rights are. Number two, they need to determine whether their rights are being violated. And number three, although they're being posted on this premises, it's important for them to be visible because sometimes the staff and the employees at these long-term care facilities may forget as to what the residents' rights are. So it's a very good way of helping these staff and employees remind themselves as to the rights.
What can residents of these facilities do if they're abused or neglected?
Okay, well, abuse and neglect can take different forms. Abuse can be physical or emotional. Now, neglect can also come in different forms, and that is, it could be failure to feed the resident on time, failure to change the bed sheets on time, and the changes of living conditions, and the failure of the staff and the employees to take care of the residents while they're there. Now, what these residents can do is they can file a complaint directly with the facility, or they can file a complaint with the Ministry of Health and Long Term, where the ministry will conduct an investigation and look into determine what exactly happened. Now, if the abuse or neglect is tantamount to physical or psychological injury, then it's very important for residents to consult with a personal injury lawyer to determine whether they have a case against the long-term facility.
I see, yeah.
And in my law firm, what we do is we provide confidential, free, no obligation consultation to the residents or their family members. And what we do is if you have a case, then we assist you in proceeding with a lawsuit.
Okay, well that concludes our segment for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Greg.